as of today, I just learned earlier today, Jim, that unfortunately Bob Uecker passed away. And he did a lot of work with the WWF. I was wondering if you spent any time around Bob.
No, not really. No, but I knew who he was, and he came in, and yeah, of course, I had just came in at WrestleMania 3, so I didn't have much interaction with the guy at all. But of course, he was a legend, and I didn't know he had passed. So, God bless.
Yeah,
And
unfortunate.
he did a good job, and that's when wrestling started to get legit. He had Sidney Lauper, the Rock and Wrestling whole connection. Him coming in, Vanna White.
Yeah,
I think was part of that group that came in, Aretha Franklin, and that started to bring wrestling more mainstream. So he was a big part of bringing wrestling to the masses, as they say.
he certainly was. God bless him, and also God bless Black Bart. Black Bart recently passed away.
God bless Black. I like Black Bart, man. He was. I didn't realize he was older than me, but Black Bart. Jeez, I didn't realize that, but he was a kind of a mid card guy his whole career. But was a strong mid-card guy, never got a big push or nothing, was a solid worker. I mean, and a good guy in the dressing room.
I've heard
there's a guy, a lot of people don't know who he is, they haven't heard of him, but made a nice career out of wrestling. Not one of those old Black Bart, the Marty Jannetty horror stories, or one of those guys that DDP's got to pull up from the gutter. Black Bart lives a nice life, and, sorry to see him go.
Good man, by all accounts, too. Helped out a lot of
guys. He's a good guy in the dressing room. Yeah, Hard to find that in the dressing room.
It's like a pirate ship in that place.
It's not a locker room; it's a dressing room.
That's right.
How's my hair?
You got like the lights and the makeup and all that, right?
I tell you, the biggest competition on the babyface side is for mirror space.
Well,
I need more oil on my back for me.
Jim, that's a question that gets asked a lot, and I've just never gotten
I don't do it. No, I don't oil backs.
I was gonna say, how were you getting your back oiled back in the day? What were you doing?
I'm not an oil guy. Well, a little while, yeah. You put a little on my shoulders and arms. It did glisten, and I got I was in shape for a little bit there. So yeah, I was 280, and I was pushing 500. And so yeah, I put a little oil on. But some guy, that hot stuff was horrible. Guys who put that hot stuff on, it would definitely do something to your corpuscles or something. But a lot of guys, they quit the ban. I think they almost banned that. But Andre didn't like oil at all. I mean, so I definitely didn't oil. Matter of fact, Macho, there's that famous story. We're in the dressing room and Macho's greasing up a little bit, and Andre's playing cards. And he's talking to Arnie Skolin. We're sitting there with Arnie, and he goes, "I don't like oil." And Macho's over the other side of the dressing room. He takes the oil, goes over, drops it in the trash can.
Probably the safest bet.
Yeah. That's one thing the Warrior did, man. And I give the guy credit. When he was working with Giant, he would bring Andre a big, expensive bottle of cognac.
Really?
Yeah. It was a cool move, and it's probably why he survived it.
Wow, gesture of respect there from Warrior.
Yes, it really was. It was smart move. I wish I had thought of it. Tell you the truth, I wish I had thought of it.